Oh, I'm out of focus. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Hi, guys. How's it going? I'm Buzzy. I'm Fuzzy. Come on. Does anybody have any recommendations on this stupid camera? It's already past the time to send it back on Amazon. It like takes so much for it to focus. Like it's me right here. The movie focus. There we are. Finally. Hi. What, been live for like a minute and it finally, yeah, 1 minute. How's it going? It's frustrating as hell. What's up? What's new? It's Thursday. I was a little late. I have been gold leafing. I probably look like a stripper with gold all over me. I today had a dentist appointment and got a filling, and I literally just now can feel my mouth. So that's nice. You guys won't have to see me drool. I had the filling at 12:30 and it's 4 o'clock, a little bit after 4. So yeah, it's still a little right here. I was telling Gary Ann that I had it on the inside of my top tooth. And it's one that was filled like 9 years ago and the filling failed and fell out. So I had to have it redone. So it's not a new cavity. It's an old cavity that just popped through. But I was telling her my face all the way up to here was like totally numb. And I had this visual of, remember, okay, if you guys are old like me, you remember Planet of the Apes, right? I know they remade it, but like the original one. And how I used to always be amazed at how they made their mouths move like when they talk. And that's what I felt like when I was talking earlier. She was laughing at me. Let me move the camera so it can unfocus again. So I have this. It is like a chess piece, home decor. It's a couple feet tall. I want to paint that. I need color suggestions because I had just pulled it out. I just bought it at the actually bought it at the thrift store this week. My husband and I went thrifting for a couple days. We went a couple days. We went on Sunday and we went on Monday. I'm going to unplug the middle. I don't have to listen to it. So tell me what colors. I'm going to do a little bit of texturing on it, not a whole bunch. I just want a little bit of texture, like so it looks aged. This one I'm thinking, why not just pull out all the stops and use all the fun stuff, right? I never know what I want to do when I do a live. So that's why I need your help. So it is already like this gray black. It just falls flat to me. It just looks like somebody in China did it right. So it's kind of a like that ceramic thing, right? And it's pretty tall. I'd say it's 2 feet tall at least. I'm gonna film this so you can actually see. Yeah, so it's really cool. Like a chess piece. Let me grab some food labs. I wanted to get on here and make sure you didn't think that I had forgotten you because I was like 10 minutes late. Shut my door. Oh wow, it feels so good to feel my lips again. I got back and I popped open a Pepsi. I couldn't drink it, so I had to get my Starbucks straw out. Drank on the side of my mouth, but now I can feel it. I'm like, good, I can eat dinner. Let's put some salt wash into a container. Hi, Margie. Hey, girls, boys, I need help. What color? What's color schemage? I need a color schemage. I'm color schemed out right today. Like my back hurts. I'm just tired today. The dentist traumatized me. I told him I'd rather go to the gynecologist than see him. He got a chuckle out of that. But he's never been to the gynecologist, so you know, never know. It's kind of got a dark color on it already. They tried to make it look old. It's going to be a home decor piece, right? So something you would stick on your mantle or within your home decor. You guys got any ideas? You know what? I haven't done in a long time. Like a red. It's not in my wheelhouse. I'm not a red person. I used to love red, but now I'm not a red person. But I like to get a little bit of different things. Yeah, so also today what happened to me, another thing happened to me. Gary Ann and I were moving this piece back here. It started to fall and I grabbed it and she grabbed it. And when she did, the door opened and I put my finger in the door and she shut the door and smashed my finger. I almost cried. It's still really, really sore and very tender. But I survived. I'm glad it was me and not her. I don't want to workers' comp claim, right? Broken her finger. At least me, it's like, oh well, I'm the boss. But yeah, the rust effect. You know, rust would be really cool with patina. You're right about that. We could do patina. Let's do patina. Let me think. Let me just think. Think out loud here. We still need a color underneath. Let's do a patina over red. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use the red for if it's not too chunked up. I have barn red right here. This is Dixie Belle barn. Oh no, this is Honky Tonk red. That's way too red. I don't want that red. Wait a minute. Let me grab the red. Let me see if I have any. I might have another one of my brands here. Who has? Oh, this is a pretty red. That's kind of a wine. Might work. I have this Miss Lillian's right here. Merlot. What do you think about that color as the base? I want it to be a deeper one if we're going to put. Hey, babe. Kisses when I get home. I know, baby. I hurt myself today. My mouth is numb. My finger's broken. I'm a hot mess. Oh, I don't like this color. Look at this. It's too pink. So we're going to fix that. Quick. Quick. Of course, I painted myself into a corner here. Like I have all this crap. So I can't hardly. Oh, there goes the focus again. Damn it. Look at the brown. Come on, focus. It's like it doesn't know what to focus on. Instead of worrying about it, we'll just let it figure its little brain out. It's like I can't move the camera at all without it going out of focus. Oh, and that was stupid because now I just made it more kind of a brown mauve-y. What's that? Sorry, I have a bit ago. And it's not focusing still, huh? Damn it. I need to research this web camera. Like I say, it's a brand new one. It wasn't cheap either. I bought a good one, I thought. It's like the autofocus is off. I'm going to add some more red to this. Here we go. Hey, Jana. Don't forget you still have stuff here to pick up, Jana, I believe. I don't think you've gotten it, have you? I don't remember what it is, but it was when you were in Washington. Or did you come and get it when I didn't see? Thought I saw it there the other day, but I could be wrong. Oh, there we go. Adding a little more red made it not so purple. That's a pretty red, like a deep brown red. So I added Merlot, which was wine. I should have known it was more pink than I wanted. There it finally focused. I added coffee bean and honky tonk red to make this kind of cool looking darker red. So you can mix paint lines, it's fine. It doesn't all have to be the same one, right? Let's put some texture on first. I did some salt wash in here. Oh, okay, sorry. I wasn't sure, Jana, and I knew you didn't forget that you had stuff here, but I know you were with your babies, so it's still sitting there. We're going to take one of my big 040 brushes and we're just going to put this on. Whoops. And I'm tapping and the camera's going to be moving. Sorry, you're going to get like seasick. Not only will you be out of focus, now you at the table, the camera will be shaking. This isn't all interactive live, you guys. Hot mess express Tona here. Yikes. The reason that I like to do the tap, tap, tap is so that I get the texture to really show up on the piece, okay? That's the reason. And I do want this, the reason, another thing is I'm going to move that camera again so it goes off the table because I know that's just a few minutes. I have such limited space. I've got a laptop sitting here. As long as the camera doesn't fall, that'll be the next thing. The laptop will fall on the ground. I can't use this multi thing on my phone. There we go. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Out of focus. I hate putting my laptop up where I'm working because guess what? All I do is get paint all over it. Okay. Whew, that's even better view anyhow, so now you can see it. Now when I tap, it won't move because the camera's not on the table. But I like to put a color underneath the patina. So Ronnie had a great idea. Maybe we should patina this. So if we patina it, what will we do? Rust and some bronze, or just rust, make it rusty by itself? What do you think? More than one kind of shade of patina? I like to mix my patinas sometimes too, to get all different shades. This is a really cool piece. One man's trash is my treasure. This red is pretty that I mixed. So just remember that, you guys, if you can't run down here and buy paint and you have paint on in your house, use what you got to make shades. Don't be afraid to mix some colors to come up with what you're looking for. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and next thing you know, you've got an amazing shade. This is a beautiful red. So Dixie Belle's coming out with a bunch of new colors. Secret, top secret, but they are coming out with some new ones I'm excited about. I can't show you them yet. And I am going to order them and have them here by the time they release them. They're very neutral, very just neutral colors, which is the rage this year, right? The neutral palette is very popular. Very popular, so. It's more of that earthy kind of look. I think people are changing. The trends are changing. So you will probably notice, and when I start to paint, might get a little more subdued. Maybe won't be as bright. I mean, I still have to throw bright pieces. We got to have some bright once in a while. But the trends are leaning towards more of that subdued kind of look. So the only problem with doing this, you guys know, right? We got to dry it. So let's chat while we dry. I tried to make it not so thick everywhere so that I could really get it dried. And I did really want to get the patina, the texture on here so that when I do patina will add more texture, but it will help give it even more looks. Yeah, no, yeah, Gary, and we have the color mix. Dixie Belle has the color mix that you can do. You can go online if you don't know a color and you want to get a color. It's on the Dixie Belle website, just dixiebelle.com, and you can get you can put like their colors, like red. You put red with brown with this, it'll make that. It'll give you the percentages. It's pretty cool. It's a color mixing tool. They're the only paint company I know that has that. I mean, for like what we do kind of paint. So yeah, if you ever want to know how to mix the color, personally, I just add a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and kind of figure it out that way. But that doesn't always work for everybody. You know me, I always fly by the seat of my pants. My lips are almost back, except that. Finally. Finally. So I am getting ready. I just taught my, not my last, but I just taught my Bring Your Own Furniture class last weekend. It was awesome. They were such a great group. We had so much fun. And I won't have another one until May 10th. And that is because I am doing vintage market days. And so I am curating a booth, a 20 by 20 booth, which I measured my back room the other day, and it's about the same size as my entire back room. So I'm curating a 20 by 20 booth, and it will be at the Expo Idaho at the Boise Fairgrounds. 1st of April, April 10th, 11th, and 12th. So from now until then, all I'm doing is prepping stuff for that show. So it won't even be stuff that'll be on the floor here. It'll be stuff about, yeah, I know, Jana, that you meant Gary Ann. It'll be stuff that is brand new that I'm just going to create. So you can kind of see I'm already going crazy with it. I've got all these pieces back here that I'm working on. There's another one. A ton of them all at the same time. They're all in different stages. Like Gary Ann was just washing this other piece back here. This was a super old piece. Let's see that one. See this one right here. It's a hutch. And I've got another piece out here in the right outside of my little box that I've got ready. So I try to bring pieces that I haven't actually put on the floor because I don't want to take stuff off of my floor to take it, you know, right? I want new stuff and I don't want to take anything away from here. So April 11th, 10th, 11th, and 12th at Expo Idaho. It's a big show, you guys. If you like vintage stuff, you should come. And I have so many rusty, crusty things that I have at home too that I'm going to be taking. Things that I found when I traveled to Texas and Tennessee and Oregon and all the fun places that I go. I need to take another trip actually soon when the weather clears. And my husband is he had rotator cuff surgery, so his shoulder, he's been in a sling. So I'm going to have to find somebody to help me when I do vintage market days, load and unload my trailer. So if anybody would like to volunteer and you have a strong back. The only bad thing about it is that like I could have like my family help me, but we load in on Tuesday. And we load the show, you know, so I can bring it in all on Tuesday. I set up Tuesday, Wednesday, then the show Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then we load out on Saturday. It's hard, like everybody has jobs, right? So Tuesday morning, who can come help me, right? Nobody. Everybody's working. Saturday afternoon is easy because then I can just say, hey, you know, grandson, come help me load this stuff. I will buy you a tank of gas, you know? But yeah, Tuesday is tough. And actually loading it in the trailer from the store. So it's a 3-time thing, right? So I load it from here into my trailer, take it to the venue, load it from my trailer to my booth, set up my booth, sell my stuff, load it all back in. I mean, in a perfect world, it would be nice if I didn't have to load anything, which that never happens. I mean, you do come home with less stuff, but you still come home with stuff. So, always fun. So if anybody has a strong back, somebody sitting around that would want to help, well, let me know. But yeah, I'll figure it out. I always do. You know, Ronnie, I would love to go where you live. But then, so here's what I've done. I've flown out to the, you know, not to your area, but like I've flown to Tennessee once. I had a meeting there. And so we rented a Penske truck and drove it all the way home, which was fun. But let me tell you, it ain't cheap. I may get good deals on that stuff, but holy cow, gas and the time it took us to drive across country and stay at a hotel every night. And The other thing I was thinking is I could come and rent a pod. Ronnie, do you have room for a pod to sit in your driveway if like I went in your area and loaded it up? Are you volunteering? And then I could have it shipped. I don't know how much that costs. But you know what? It's just so expensive and then fly home. Like, how do I get from the west to the east? Now I could tow my trailer. I have a 20-foot cargo trailer. But here's the deal. I don't want to drive there and back. Like, that's so damn far. Like, driving and stopping and hotels and stuff. I would have to rent the truck then, but it's just so many things. I don't know what the easy solution is. And I ain't got 2 weeks to, like, you know, go do that. I guess I could take the time off when I close the store. Like, no, because I'm shopping. Sorry, I'm closed because I'm shopping. Who knows? Who knows? I hear a lot of good stuff here just up north, so I've been doing pretty good just going up to Oregon and hitting that. It's less expensive for me because it's a 6-hour drive. I can go there, stay the weekend, come home. But you know, it's still not cheap. It costs me like $800 in gas in my husband's truck just to go there and back. Because his truck is a beast and it gets terrible gas mileage. So sorry about this, guys, about just sitting here watching this. I think I am pretty much good. Oh, that was exhausting. So patina. Who's used patina? We can do a combination of like the bronze and the rust, or all 3 colors. My door is patinaed. Let me look at it. Maybe I want to do more rust than anything. I'm kind of feeling the rust on the dark. So maybe we'll just stick with the rust and see what happens. Now, the only bad thing about patina is that you're not going to be able to instantaneously see it. It is one of those things that does take a hot minute to actually work and change and do all of its magical patina-ing. So let's see how much we can get it to do something for us. Okay, so all right. Sorry, there's a little loud person outside of my door, so sorry about that. Okay, so I have my patina in Dixie Belle's iron. So the thing about the patina paint is you really got to shake it, and then do this close to Boston. You want to ship it to me? I know, right? It's like you see them for free. That blows my freaking mind. I would lose my ever-loving mind. It might be worth it for me to travel back there and do that one of these days. People do it all the time. So when you go to like Round Top, Texas, that's where they come from. They all come from the east, and they all bring all that amazing stuff, and then they charge 10 times the amount, you know? Okay, so I poured a little bit of that into our container. We seal it up. I really should be wearing gloves when I do patina. And then patina spray. I'm gonna fill, I have a refill for my patina spray. I can order you guys this. If you really do a lot of patina, it does now come in a larger size. I don't really carry it on hand, but you can get the refill in a bigger jar. If you want any, just let me know. Put my sprayer in here. Hopefully it will work. Another thing is when you guys are using the patina products, as soon as you're done with the sprayer, undo it, run clean water through it, or your sprayer will quit working after about 3 uses, which just will happen automatically. I'm going to use a bigger brush for this. So let's think about this. So I stirred the patina paint up really, really well. I'm definitely going to get my computer because it's going to get you. Let's go this way. So we're just going to take, if I want it to look like rust, like dripping down, right? The whole thing. It's hard because rust is one of those I'm gonna square city brush. Where's my city brush? Oh, I know what it is. It's on the sink because I used it just the other day. Let's see it. Here, I'll use this. I have a million brushes, but never can find one when I want it. Okay. I'm gonna let this kind of like, I want it to run down now. I'm using a lot of paint. I want it to kind of look like it's just running off of this thing, dripping. And then I'm going to take, where's my sprayer? And spray the spray over the top of it, liberally. Everywhere where there's paint. And it is, after a few hours, going to change. Can you see that? You can't because the light's behind it. It will start to change, and the warmer your weather, the quicker it will change. It's not freezing today. So the secret to the patina is to put a color down underneath. So that way it does have something to shine through to, right? So whatever you want to show underneath. I need to get into this little corner here. And to kind of make it look natural, which is hard to do, right? Because then to me it looks too like dots and circles, right? So then I'm going to kind of come in and just give it a little switchy here and there, and then spray it as soon as you're done, because you want it to be good and wet, and that's what will make it change. I'm just going to keep flipping it around. Anybody tried patina? Have you ever used it? Have you been successful with it? I'm going to show you guys something that I did the other day. And show you, like, as soon as we're done with this, how you can repurpose things with like patina. Now let me tell you, I'm using probably a little bit of an excess amount of paint, more than you would, but I also have, it also comes in a big jar. I don't usually stock these big jars either, so if you want me to order them for you, there's no cost savings to have it in a big jar. It's the same price. It's the same price as an 8-ounce times 2, so not a lot of people besides somebody like me would want a big jar. But anyhow, the other day we were mopping here in the store, and the mop handle broke. So I needed something for a wrap to put something on. So this is my old quicker picker-upper. See the end, right? Mop handle. It's even broken on this side. And I thought to myself, I needed a rack across to put something on. So I patinaed and rusted one side of it. One side only so far. This is the before. This is the after. So I even did it on the plastic. Right? You've never tried it, Tina? It's so easy. It's the easiest thing. And this was with one coat. I put it on pretty heavy, but this is what it was. It was just a blue. And then I decided I didn't want to use this, but I wanted to show you guys this. I did no prep to this. I just put this stuff on. It looks old and rusted, doesn't it? Like an old rusted rod, like it's been out on the beach. Yes, so Margie, the patina is gorgeous with the blue spray, but when you use rust, the iron paint, the blue spray does not work. The only thing that will make the iron paint work is the green spray, and a little bit of yellow spray will work too. The blue will do nothing but waste your product. So now you can use, there's two other colors in patina, the patina line, which are bronze and copper. And those give you really cool, like when the old bronze statues or the copper changes because of the, being out in the weather or what have you. You can use the blue spray with. So since I am just using the iron, which will make the rust look, I am only using green spray. If I sprayed blue, it would do absolutely nothing and I would waste my spray. How do I know this? Well, I know this because I've known this forever, but the first time that I ever used patina, when I became a Dixie Belle retailer, this is one of the things that made me become a retailer because it was the only paint company that had this whole full line of everything, right? Well, the patina, I saw this lady on this video. This is way before like we were really into social media and everything. This is like more than 8 years ago, 9 years ago. I signed up, became a retailer, and I did it on a mirror, and I was so excited. I'm going to make that look rusty, and I did the whole thing, and I sprayed blue spray on it, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and it didn't work. And then I read where the blue spray doesn't work on the iron. For whatever reason, I don't know what the reason is, but it doesn't. So basically, I'm just trying to give this thing a look of coming down iron like this. So hopefully by tomorrow, it will look different. Now, this is funny because I did it on Tuesday night when I left. I did it really quick, and then I came in the next morning, and even the feel of it is super chunky. Come on, now it's not going to focus. It's super chunky, and it's really cool because it has that look of something been sitting out on the ocean, right? You walk the beach and you find these things because this is what it really looks like. Doesn't matter if it's metal, if it's wood, if it's glass. You're welcome, Margie. Yes, it works on everything. But the blue is gorgeous too. Now, if I were using bronze or the copper, I would definitely throw some blue spray on here. But one thing that I do like to throw on here is, where is my yellow spray? Dixie Belle in the last year came out with the third color of spray. So they have blue and green was their flagship sprays. They've always had it. Then they came out with this yellow. And the yellow is beautiful with the rust. And I like to spray a little bit on and then go over it with the green, because then what it does is it kind of makes it look like, how when you see something on the seaside and it's been rusting for years and it has a little bit of more of an orange look in the middle of it and then it gets darker? That's what the yellow spray does. So I just do a little bit. I don't do a lot. And then I kind of hit it with some green because that helps it run. Because I don't want to spray like continuously the yellow. I don't want it to be super bright. I want it to be muted. You see how it does that? So then it's going to look like it's running down like real rust. Now, if for some reason none of this works, say it doesn't change at all, then just do it again. So let me tell you what the what the bottle says on the Dixie Belle is to apply 1 coat of paint, the red, and then apply 1 coat of the patina paint, let it dry, apply a 2nd coat of patina paint, and then spray it while it's wet. Well, in the 8 years that I have been a Dixie Belle retailer, I used to do that in the first couple years until I realized that I can get the same look with 1 coat of patina paint. So I do, like this one has no paint on it. This was a blue metal rod. All I did was put the iron down heavily and sprayed it with green spray and went home. And then came back the next morning and it looks like an old rod. Right? So I have went to the philosophy that why waste the paint? You're going to use twice as much paint. Okay, I know I sell paint for a living, but I want to be up straight with you guys and honest because I don't want you to have to do it if it doesn't automatically with one cover of patina. Like, why wouldn't it? What's the difference? So I go ahead and do that. And if tomorrow when I come in, because it's going to take like all night for this to run and do what it's going to do. If for some reason it doesn't change at all, then I'll just go in and add some more, right? It's not any big deal. It's sometimes it doesn't work, plain and simple. The whole idea is to do it while it's super wet. The paint's wet, then you generally will get a better coverage and a better patina natural look. You guys, this is supposed to look like real rust, not like I painted it on here. I can fool a lot of people. Then I'm going to do this with the yellow. Boom. And then see, since I just put the green on, look at, I'll make it run. And then it's going to just go in and just go woo down, right? Isn't that cool? Put a little bit of yellow on this one too. And I mean, if you spray, like I sprayed a lot right there, just let it run. So you do need a surface that you can let it drip onto, and it will make a huge mess. So put it in a workroom, and it does. This is the one paint that stains your hands, and I should have put gloves on before I did it. None of the other ones stained my hands. And I will tell you another thing is where it puddles, it makes super cool looks, like really cool. If you can get it to puddle anywhere and leave it, it looks way cool. Now I just kind of dilute my yellow because I want it to run. I don't like it to be so just like sitting there because it will give it more of that orangey look. Yeah, it's the yellow's the fun part. I was so stoked when they came out with the yellow because it just added that element that it didn't have. So I want to show you guys something without my camera going wonkers. Let's see if I can do this. Bear with me for a momentito. Un momento. Okay, do you see my door? Turn my light. So this is the door that I have a YouTube video on. This door is leading to my store from my workshop. And it's the first YouTube video I ever did and posted. So you can see this door has different colors. Let me see if I can get closer. I'm tethered with this camera. So this door I did with a variety of colors. I used the rust of the iron paint. I used the bronze and the copper, which gave it all different looks. And like where it puddled right here, you can see I did a little shot of yellow with, I used green spray. I didn't use any blue on this one. But look, all the stuff. How the runs. Okay, so doesn't this door look like a door that's been sitting out in the ocean? Like you found it? This is what the door looked like before. Sickening, right? I need to paint this one too. This is what it looks like now. Right? And like wherever I missed spraying, it didn't change colors, which is fine. Because it's not an exact science or a perfect science, it can all be different and it looks better. So with this one, watch my YouTube video. It is on Tona Transformations, and it is the first YouTube video that I ever did on my channel. And I can go on fuzzy again. Ah, there I am. I can go in when I'm done. When I get home tonight, I'll link it in the comments so you guys can go pull it up. It's very rough. It's the first one I did. I didn't know what I was doing, but I've gotten a lot better. I love all the layers. Yes, right? I love the layers too. And that door is just amazing. I only did one side of it, and it's an interior door. Better than what it was before, right? I need to do both of them so they match. It's the door, it usually opens up, so it opens up into the store so people can see it. So the back side of it is ugly when I have the doors closed. I usually don't have the doors closed. I usually have them open back there. So let's see if any of this is changing so far. Sometimes it changes pretty quick. And I will tell you guys, I do not like to force it to change, because when you force it, it doesn't look as natural. You can't see it. It's turning a little bit of the brownish, rusty color on the top. It'll kind of go through a phase, like it'll have like a greenish, brownish color. So what I can do is post pictures of this when it gets done, and then let you guys know how it goes. So thank you so much for watching. Sorry I was a couple minutes late. Starting next week, Thursday, I'm back to doing lives again for the Miss Lillian's paint brand. So every other Thursday, I will be doing 2 lives on Thursday. So I will be live next Thursday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. So you guys figure that out for you. Eastern, it's 5 o'clock. Central, it's 4 o'clock, 3 p.m. on the Miss Lillian's page, my own page, and my YouTube, all simultaneously. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I'll shut that down and I'll do Thrifty Thursdays. Because on the Miss Lillian's one, I use only her products, obviously, because it's for her paint company. And which is amazing, fabulous products. And then I'll do Thrifty Thursday with you guys after. So it'll be like 2 hours of me. Sorry. Tell your husbands now, I apologize. I have men come in here and go, I hear your voice every night in my house. And I'm like, huh? He goes, my wife watches you every night. I'm like, well, tell her to turn the volume off. And then what did somebody tell me the other day? I was doing theirs, like, hey, Debbie's on again. It was the husband. I was like, I love it. So I do appreciate you guys for all your support. It means the world to me. So watch my YouTube. I'm getting really close to hitting some numbers that I had set a goal for. So watch that. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will find you and I will answer. So my name is Debbie Tona. I am the owner and furniture artist down here at Tona Transformations. We're always making things pretty. We're always switching it up. I mean, there's so much crap back here right now. It's getting worse and worse. And you're going to see it over the next month get bigger and bigger, because I am getting ready to do a big show, which I will be taking all this in a trailer. Wish me luck. Okay, guys, go out and be fabulous. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Thursday. If not sooner, I might come on. And so